What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about two big myths to all those YouTube videos you see where you see all these guys picking up all these girls and getting tons of phone numbers in their videos. The first myth is pretty simple. Most of those numbers flake, just by definition. First off, I doubt most of the big guys on YouTube with millions of subscribers actually call those girls because it's bad for business. If the girl gets into a fight with this guy and asks for this guy to remove the girl from the video, then he's screwed because now if he doesn't take it down, she can sue the guy and get a lot of money. Or if he takes it down, he loses out in a lot of money. But let's just get back to that first myth. A lot of these girls flake. And that's excluding the fact that some of these videos, they sort of clown around, they dress in costume or they pretend to be a nerd to pick up girls and so forth. The ones that are legitimate and they actually try really hard, I'm pretty sure that a lot of them flake. Why? Because from experience, that's how it is, and that's what a lot of big dating coaches tell you. Now, is there some embarrassment behind this? I feel like there isn't, because that's just the laws of nature. Even the most good-looking guy who spits the best game in the world will get rejected a good percentage of the time. And that is another big myth out there that people don't realize. They think that the best-looking guy will get 100% acceptance rate. It's not even close. If you don't believe me, you can test it out for yourself, or you can ask people, or you can just see for yourself. Find a good-looking guy and who you know actually does this stuff. Again, that's hard to find. The second big myth is that all it takes is getting their number, and as long as she doesn't flake, everything is going to be fine. That means she'll want to be your girlfriend. She'll want to go on a date with you. She may even want to have some sort of sexual relationship with you. That's also a huge myth that's completely false, because honestly, when you're approaching a stranger who you don't know, your interests could not align at all. Or she could have a completely horrendous personality, or it just doesn't work even if both of you are trying. It's one of the most horrible things I found out. Now I reframe it as not horrible, but at the time it's like horrible, because even in those rare situations where she actually likes you and you like her too, but you're just trying too hard and it's just like the interests don't align. Now obviously I don't spit really great game. The people who do probably can make it work and play off just teases and funny jokes and avoid conversation or something, or just add light conversation, and it'll work for them, especially if they're at some sort of nightclub scene where the whole environment endorses that sort of thing. They're not there to meet a girlfriend. But again, the people in these pickup videos, they freaking are doing it in a day, and that's another reason why it doesn't always work. And so for me personally, I've sort of found that I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, honestly, and straight honest with you guys, there were times when I was like, should I go out there and do these pickup videos? I could probably do them just as good, if not better, and make them funny. And it was like, sure, but it would take a lot of time, footage, production. I'd have to employ other people, convince them to help me out. And at the end of the day, it's like, I didn't get into this to boost my ego. I feel like some of these YouTubers do it for that reason, partially. Another for the money they make off YouTube, another for that huge following. But I didn't get into this to boost my ego or for all these bros on YouTube that I don't know to say like, oh man, this guy is so awesome. Look how many numbers he gets, when in all honesty, he either can't call all those numbers, or if he did, it would just come off awkward because he, was this sort of persona when picking up the girl, or a lot of them flaked, or they just didn't like it because they realized that it was on YouTube. And so finally, long story short, it's just like, if I did all this, I would have spent a great deal of time and energy in it. And it would have been more for entertainment rather than improving myself. And I don't need that ego boost. And like, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have hundreds of thousands of guys on the internet who you've never met saying how great you are and how much of a man you are, when in reality you're still not getting anywhere with girls and feeling crappy? Or would you rather be that guy who's improving and stuff, but you don't have that huge following and so forth? And for me, I did a huge thinking thing. And I was like, I'm gonna go with the second one. And all honestly, like it's like hard finding people and convincing people to do that sort of stuff. I mean, setting up the camera, buying the camera, and so forth is a huge investment. So I don't know if I had like people who were down and it seemed like it was it was really fun. I wouldn't be against it either. But yeah, that's all I want to say really. And as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Peace.